Hello dear students. Today I am here with another video from our geography chapter Physical Features of India. In previous videos we have learned about major factors of the formation of various shapes on earth as well as the plate tectonics. And then we discuss the classification of Himalaya from north to south and west to east. Today we are going to learn about our new topic, the northern plains. The northern plains has been formed by the interplay of three major river systems: the Indus river system, the Ganga river system, and the Brahmaputra river system. Here we can see along with its tributaries, this is Indus river system, here this is Ganga river system, and finally here this is Brahmaputra river system. The northern plains had spread over an area of 7 lakh square kilometers, this plain being about 2,400 km long and 240 to 320 km broad. This plain is formed of fertile alluvial soil. With a rich soil cover combined with the adequate water supply and favorable climate, it is agriculturally a very productive part of India. Now we are going to classify the northern plains into three parts. The northern plains is broadly divided into three sections as mentioned below. First, Punjab plains, second, Ganga plains, and third, Brahmaputra plains. The western part of the northern plains is referred as the Punjab plains. This plain is formed by the Indus and its tributaries, the Jhelum, the Chenab, the Ravi, the Byas, and the Satluj. Here in this picture we can see here this is Indus river system with Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Byas, and Satluj. The Ganga plains extend between Ghaggar and Tista rivers and spread over the states of Haryana, Delhi, UP, Bihar, some part of Jharkhand, and West Bengal. Here on the border of Haryana and Punjab there is Ghaggar river. From Ghaggar river to Tista river. Tista river is originate from the Sikkim, and between these two rivers this area is known as Ganga plains. And finally Brahmaputra plains in the state of Assam. Here in the state of Assam this is Brahmaputra plains. Brahmaputra, which is originate near Mansarovar lake in Tibet. In Tibet, this river is also known as Sangpo or Yalung When it enters in the India, firstly it is known as Dhyang, then Brahmaputra, and finally it merges with Ganga and into Bay of Bengal. Important fact: Majuli in the Brahmaputra river is the largest inhabited riverine island in the world. Doab. It made up of two words, do meaning two and ab meaning water. It means a land between two rivers. In the same manner, this area is known as Punjab. It means Panj means five and ab means river. It means a land of five rivers. Now, according to variation in the elevation point, the northern plains can be divided into four regions. First, Bhabar. Second, Tarai. Third, Bangar, and finally Khadar. The rivers, after descending from the mountains, deposit pebbles in the narrow belt of about 8 to 16 kilometers on the slopes of Shivalik, and this is known as Bhabar. In this area, all the streams disappeared in Bhabar belt. The streams and the rivers re-emerge and create a wet, swampy and marshy region which is known as Tarai. Bangar, the largest part of the northern plain is formed of old alluvium. It lies above the floodplains of the rivers and present a terrace-like feature which is known as Bangar. And Khadar, the soil in the Bangar region contain calcareous deposits and known as Kankar. The newer, younger deposits of the floodplains are known as Khadar. The Khadar region are renewed almost every year and so are fertile, thus ideal for intensive agriculture. Now, next point is the peninsular plateau. The peninsular plateau is a tableland composed of old crystalline, igneous and metamorphic rocks. It was formed due to the breaking and drifting of the Gondwana land. One of the distinct features of the peninsular plateau is the black soil area known as Deccan Trap. Now we can classify this peninsular plateau into two parts, Central Highland and Deccan Plateau. Here, this is Central Highland and this area is known as Deccan Plateau. The Central Highlands, the part of the peninsular plateau to north of the Narmada River covering a major part, the Malwa Plateau is known as Central Highland. Malwa Plateau. Here on the border of Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan, here is Malwa Plateau and this is the Narmada River. So north of the Narmada River, this area is known as Central Highland. The eastward extension of this plateau are locally known as Bundelkhand and the Baghelkhand. Here near UP, this area is known as Bundelkhand and here near Chhattisgarh, this area is known as Baghelkhand. The Deccan Plateau. It is a triangular landmass that lies to the south of the river Narmada. An extension of the plateau is also visible in the northeast, which is known as the Meghalaya, Karbi, Anglong Plateau and the North Kachar Hills. Here we can see this is Deccan Plateau as well as extension of the plateau is visible also in the northeastern side. Division of the Peninsular Plateau, the Central Highland and the Deccan Plateau. The Malwa Plateau, Bundelkhand, Baghelkhand and Chota Nagpur Plateau are the part of Central Highland, while the Deccan Trap, the Western Ghat, the Eastern Ghat and the Northeast extension is the part of Deccan Plateau. The Western Ghat and the Eastern Ghat marks the west and the eastern edges of the Deccan Plateau. So, we can classify Indian coastal line mainly into four parts from Gujarat to Goa. This part is known as Konkan coast. From Karnataka to Kerala, this part is known as Malabar coast. From Tamil Nadu to Andhra Pradesh, this is Coromandel coast. And finally, here near Odisha, this is known as Northern Sarkar. So, today in this video, we learn about the northern plains and its classification on the basis of river system and two parts of the peninsular plateau, the Central Highland and the Deccan Plateau. Further part of this chapter we will discuss in the next video. Hope this video will help you in the understanding your lesson. Thank you. Have a nice day everyone.